We're in the Disney parks every single day, and it's safe to say we've ridden a few rides. So today we are dropping some of the hottest ride tips and tricks so you can hit the parks like a pro. Good to see you, Disnation. I'm Margot Jordan, and this is All Ears TV, your #1 source for all things Disney parks. So you want to know how to do the Disney rides like a boss? Well, they do say secrets are no fun unless if told to everyone, so I guess it's time to spill. Want to get the best seats in the house? Here's how. Let's start with Soarin', Epcot's signature ride that gives guests the chance to soar around the world on a massive hang glider. During this attraction, riders will see and experience different landmarks and icons from across the globe. Looking for the best seat? We suggest sitting in section B1. This is the middle section of the attraction. Therefore, the images that you see on the screen as you soar across the world shouldn't appear to be warped as they do for riders on the outer edge of the screen. Plus, you're in the top row, so you won't see your fellow riders' feet. How about the coasters? Want the most thrilling ride? Ask to sit in the very back of the rides like Thunder Mountain or Slinky Dog Dash. This way, your car will be pulled along with the motion of the coaster, so you'll experience the quickest turns and the most airtime. Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run is located inside Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios. This new ride gives guests the opportunity to not only step on board the Millennium Falcon, but to fly it as well. Disney typically hands out the cards for the 6 Millennium Falcon jobs in order, so if you're looking to be a pilot, try to be one of the first 2 in line for your group. Personally, we think the pilot position is the prime spot by a long shot. Want to enjoy a unique character experience? We figured out the trick. Enchanted Tales with Belle allows guests to step into the story of Disney's Beauty and the Beast. Once inside, guests will listen to Belle tell her incredible story, with the help of a few friends, of course. There is no height requirement for this experience, which means that it should be a great option for everyone in the family. Now, this isn't a character meet and greet, but you will get to meet Belle. It's an interactive show, and audience participation plays a huge part. Like, you literally play the parts. If your kid is in the show, they'll get a chance to meet Belle, take some photos, and take home a special bookmark with her autograph. Remember, if your little one wants to be a part of the big show but is a little bit shy, parents, you are more than welcome to stand with them. Want to get the highest score? For all you competitive people out there, I see you! Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin allows guests to compete against a partner. The 2 people will shoot at various space-themed targets as they travel across outer space. Looking to become a Space Ranger? Then listen closely because we have a few tips to help you score big. Shooting the orange robot's left hand will score you 100,000 points. Then, if you spin around and shoot the same hand on the other side, you can score another 100,000 points. The Gigantobot's claw is also worth 100,000 points. Now, you'll also want to aim for the target at the top of the volcano as it's worth 25,000 points. Hitting this target will also make the volcano erupt. After this, look for the alien in a box. This target beneath the lid is worth a whopping 50,000 points. Toy Story Mania is another interactive shooting game over in Toy Story Land in Hollywood Studios. One of the reasons Toy Story Mania is so popular is because anyone of almost any age can play and ride. It's easy to understand and simple to aim and pull the string on the shooter. But how can you get a decent score? Don't worry about your accuracy. Just try to hit as many targets as possible, and remember that moving targets are worth more points. It's all in the wrist. If you use your entire arm to pull back on your string, you will wear yourself out super quick. Instead, hold the string between your index and middle fingers while placing your thumb on the ball. You can then fire with an easier wrist motion. This also allows you to move faster, creating a rapid fire shootout. Want more tips? Check out our Toy Story Mania Fast Facts video. So you sneaky snakes want to skip the line without a Fast Pass? We got you! Didn't manage to score a Fast Pass but still want to cut the crowd? Don't worry, Walt Disney World has 4 attractions where you can skip the standby queue. If you don't mind riding alone, that is. You'll spot the single rider line entrance right next to the standby queue at Test Track, Expedition Everest, Rock and Roller Coaster, and Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Just so you know, you'll be split up from your party and you miss the main queue, but you'll get on the ride much faster as you'll be filling in any open seats from odd number parties. We highly suggest riding Millennium Falcon through the standby queue at least once, as the design and animatronics are truly out of this world. Plus, it's a lot more fun to fly the ship with your own crew. Want to max out those FastPasses? If you're a fan of our girl Molly, you may have seen a few of her FastPass challenge videos, like the one where she got 27 FastPasses in the Magic Kingdom. Say what? 27? Girl! While you might not get quite that many, you should definitely plan to get more than your original 3 FastPass reservations. If you're an on-site Walt Disney World guest, you'll be able to book 3 FastPasses 60 days in advance. If you're staying off-site, you'll be able to book those 3 at 30 days out. Those original 3 must be booked in the same park. We suggest booking them for late morning and early afternoon, when crowds will be at their heaviest and lines will be at their longest. After you've used those 3 FastPasses, you can select more FastPasses one at a time for any attraction in any park, as long as there's availability. Refresh the app and scroll through the available times and attractions to score some awesome last-minute FastPasses for some hard-to-get rides like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or Flight of Passage. Ready to use Rider Switch the right way? Here's the deal. If you're traveling with little kids that don't quite measure up to the height restrictions at some of Walt Disney World's rides, but you have some older kids, or maybe your parents want to enjoy some thrills, take advantage of Rider Switch. Ride Switch allows one parent to stay with children that aren't quite tall enough or don't want to ride, while the other hops in line and rides the attraction. When the first group gets off the ride, the riders switch and get to bypass the standby line. Yep, your group will only have to wait in line once with Rider Switch. Bonus, the second rider can take up to 3 guests along with them, so bigger kids can ride twice. Unfortunately, this isn't available at every attraction, but is still pretty sweet. You typically won't find it at rides that don't have a height requirement, but check the My Disney Experience app to see where you can use it, or ask a cast member at the entrance to the ride. What ride tip was most surprising to you? Do you have any other tricks up your sleeve that you'd like to share? Tell us in the comments below. I'm Margot Jordan, and I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch AllEars TV all the way to the end. Be sure to check out our other videos next. Bye for now!